Okay, welcome to 7.3 ordered pairs. I love doing coordinate grids. I think they're a lot of fun. They're almost like a little puzzle you're figuring out. So I think you're really going to enjoy today's lesson. This coordinate grid, I want you to have your pencil ready to go, and you should have out your purple notes and turn to 7.3. And you should be following along and doing whatever I'm doing. Don't forget you can always pause as we go so that you have time to fill in things as I'm going, because I'm going to go at a much faster pace than maybe you're ready for. Okay, so a coordinate grid. It's a grid, which if you'll look down here in this right-hand corner, right over here, there is a coordinate grid. And it's formed by the intersection, so circle that word intersection, it's where things meet, of horizontal and vertical lines. So above horizontal, I want you to draw a line that goes across. That's a horizontal line. Whereas a vertical line, draw a vertical line that goes up and down. And we use these in order to locate different points. Okay? And you'll see down in this grid down here, there are some points that are already been placed on there. Now the next vocab word is an ordered pair. And it's a pair of numbers, so that means there's going to be two of them, that can be used to locate a point on this coordinate plane. And a coordinate plane is down here. Coordinate plane is going to look like you have an X and a Y across, and I can have points all over in these. Okay? All right. So how to use this? Now there's certain rules you have to follow. Remember, mathematicians all got together and they said, okay, we're all going to follow these same rules so that there's no confusion. Okay? So I'm going to slide down so that we can have some more information here on our screen. Get rid of this stuff. Okay, so my first rule over here is, by the way, the X is the horizontal line. Okay, so you'll notice that over here, this is X. Okay, and then Y is the vertical line. So this vertical line right here is Y. Make sure you label X and Y. Okay, and we're going to plot the points X, Y. Now notice that X comes first, then Y comes second. So one thing you can do to remember that is that you can run on the X and you jump on the Y. And you can remember this because look at Y, it kind of has a tail, which is kind of like your feet jumping up straight when you jump on the Y. Okay? So you can run on the X and you can jump on the Y. Okay, so let's start with our first number one rule. We start at 0, 0. So 0, 0 is right here. 0 on the X, 0 on the Y, right there in that corner. We're going to move along our X-axis first, and we'll plot our number, and then move along our Y-axis second and plot that number. We always write the ordered pair in parentheses and separate it by a comma. So let's go ahead and try one. So number one says Jim. So you see how I see Jim here? And I'm going to the dot. I'm not going to the words, I'm going to the dot. So I'm going to go across 2 and up 3. So since I went across 2, I'm going to write my parentheses and then a 2 and then a comma, and then I went up 3, so 3 comes next, and close it with a parentheses. That is my ordered pair. Okay, very easy, very fun, as long as you remember to do your X first, your Y second. Always, always, always. Okay? So feeder, I see my feeder right here. Remember, I'm not going to the words, I'm going to the dot. So I go over 3, up 1. So I write parentheses 3, comma 1. Now if I mix those up and I did 1, 3, that's opposite and it would get me in a totally different place. So it's very, very important to do X first, then Y. Alright, so now I'm going to the park. I see the park here, remember I'm going to the dot. So I go over 4 and up 2. So I write parentheses 4, comma 2, parentheses. And now I have my ordered pair for all 3 of those locations. All right, let's slide down and try doing some others. Okay, so now we have some more ordered pairs. So you'll notice we have a new coordinate grid. Remember, we're always going to the dot, not the words. So look for the school, and we're going to go on the X first, then the Y. So I go across 2 and up 3. So I'm going to have parentheses 2, comma 3. Then I'm going to my store. Now sometimes people find this one tricky because they don't know what to write first because they didn't move off of the 0. If you didn't move off the 0, then that's your X. And then you're going to go up to 7. So 0, 7. Hospital, I went over 7, up 6. So parentheses 7, 6. The mall, I'm going across the X, over 9, up 1. So I'm going to have parentheses 9, 1. Office, I'm going over 4, up 5. So 4, 5, and I make sure I have parentheses around it. My hotel, I'm going over 11 and up 4. And I make sure and separate those with a comma. Notice I always went across first. Okay, so you go across first, up second. All right, so now I have my next step is that I have a blank grid, and they're going to give me points, and I have to put the points on. Easy enough. So I'm going to graph and label each point. So notice it says L, that's the label I'm going to give it, and here's my coordinates, 3 and 5. So I'm going to go across 3 and up 5. So I come down here and I go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I want you to notice something about my dot. It is right where those two meet. It's called the crosshairs. So notice that my line, or my dot, if I had it like off to the side here, or up here, or around here, none of those would be correct. Okay, it has to be right here where they meet. Okay, those crosshairs. Okay, once I have my dot on there, it said to label it L, so I'm going to put an L next to it. My next one is going to be 4, 0. The first number is my X, the second number is my Y. So I go across 4, and since it's a 0, I don't go up. I leave it right there on those lines. Once again, it's the crosshairs, and then I label it N. It's very important to have it on the crosshairs. All right, let's go on to number 7, which is T. X is 3.5, then Y is 4. So I'm going to go across 3, and then since it's a half, I'm going to go halfway between this 3 and the 4, which is right here. Okay, although I don't want that. Oh, I just got rid of my dot. What was my other one? 4. Okay, so my 3.5 is here. Ignore that. It's going to want to go down anyway. And then I'm going to come up to 4. So this is where I want my T at. Okay, so sometimes they're in the middle between two lines if it's a half. My 8, I'm going to go over 2 and up 8. And right there in those crosshairs is where I'm going to put it and label it S. And then I have my U, I'm going to come across 5 and go up 5. Right at those crosshairs and label it U. And then for V, I'm going to go across to 4.5 and up 1. And that's going to be labeled V. Okay, so now I have graphed and labeled each of those points on my coordinate grid. Okay, that is all you have for your notes. I want you to move on to your 7.3 homework. Make sure that as you're mapping those out on your coordinate grid, that they are on the crosshairs, they are on the lines. They shouldn't be in the middle of something. Okay, and make sure you label them. And as you're doing your ordered pairs, make sure they're separated by a comma and surrounded by parentheses. All right, have fun on 7.3 homework, and we'll check back in for review for mastery tomorrow.